Hey, I hope you're all enjoying a really nice day. It is the end of the week here, and I am going to do a nice stretch, so I'm glad you're here to join me. We are going to come down to our mats or the floor, your carpet, wherever it feels good, and start in a child's pose. In child's pose, our knees are nice and wide. The heels come together. We're going to take the hips back to the heels, sit down nice into the heels, and then start to reach the fingertips nice and long. Let the forehead rest down and the belly sink to the mat. Continue to reach the fingertips away as the forehead rests down to the mat. Tailbone is tucked under and the breath is nice and long. Start to slow it all down. With a full breath, we take the back ribs and we extend them out nice and wide. And on the exhale, we soften the body to the mat. Let it all go. Soften through the shoulders. Soften through the breath. We inhale in our positive energy. And then we exhale, letting all the weight of the world go. Whatever is heavy on your heart or weighing on your shoulders, let it go through your breath. On the next inhale, we just allow our body to come up into a tabletop spine. Crown of our head reaches forward, wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. We inhale as we lift the heart and tailbone. And then exhale, we're gonna round it down, tucking chin into chest, round the spine. Inhale as we lift. Hi, Marco. And exhale, we're gonna roll it in. One more full breath with a lift of the heart. And then exhale, we're gonna round it in. Tucking tailbone, chin to chest, crown of our head down. Now roll the toes under, taking the hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a little moment to walk the heels. We lift one heel high at a time. Pulling the belly in nice and strong. Chest is reaching through the arms, hips high. And we're gonna lift both heels nice and high to the sky. Press your chest in just a little deeper. Now try to lower the heels towards the floor. And now take your eyes to your hands. Start to lift the heels, walking the feet into the hands. A soft bend of the knees, coming into ragdoll, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Just lay the belly down towards the legs and just soften through the spine. Tailbone reaches down, crown of our head is forward. Maybe we sway side to side. Kind of feeling the weight of the world drift off of the shoulders, off the crown of our head. And let the hands now come behind the calves. We start to straighten through the legs, forward fold. And we're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale as we take the arms up to the sky. And exhale, let those arms come down, soften through the shoulders. Another big breath, maybe a little bend of the knees. Inhale, up, right hand to left wrist. Take it up and over into a big side stretch. Pulling those shoulder blades back, reaching through the fingertips. Inhale to the sky. Take left hand to right wrist, lift a little higher. Exhale, taking it down and away. And we'll lift up once more. Exhale, take those hands now around the spine, interlacing fingertips behind the back. Trying to pull the palms together, pulling shoulders down as if you have the weight of the world in those hands, pulling to floor. Chin is lifted, chest is open, shoulder blades pulled back. We can hold here, or if you wish, we lift up, start to bend the knees, and take that nice ragdoll posture. Hands reach to the sky. Pulling those shoulders a little deeper stretch. And if we are here in this ragdoll posture, open through the hands, let the hands come behind the calves, straighten through, forward fold. And again, we roll up one vertebrae at a time, arms to the sky, full breath in. And exhale, the hands come down, full breath out. We're gonna open up through the legs. Our toes are slightly wider than the heels. With a full breath, we take the arms up. And exhale, let the knees sink over toes. A nice slow movement all the way up and all the way down. So you're going with your own range of motion at your pace, allowing knees to sink over the toes, the hips sink low. This is where my body starts to get those nice cricks and creaks. Pops through the joints, opening through those inner thighs and hips. One more time, we're gonna stay low, horse pose. Elbows to knees, and we press the knees back. So you're trying to find that dynamic energy between the elbows and the knees. Maybe a little sway side to side feels good. You can stay here or allow the hands to come to the knees, push back a little deeper into that stretch, dropping left shoulder down. We're going to take our gaze over the right shoulder. Come through center, dropping right shoulder down, taking gaze over left shoulder. And back through center. Take a big breath. Inhale, arms to the sky. Bringing the legs together, exhale, hands come down. Roll the shoulders back, opening through the chest. Taking another deep breath, we're going to inhale as we lift. Exhale, swan dive, taking that forward fold, keeping the legs nice and straight if we can. Hands behind the calves, get deep into those legs. Inhale to a half lift, a straight spine posture. Crown of your head reaching to the front of the room. And then exhale, we soften back, forward fold, hands to mat. We're going to step that right foot back into a runner's lunge. So from here, we're just going to hold in a nice runner's lunge. The hands can stay down on the mat. And when you are ready, we can lift the hips up, straightening through the legs, all 10 toes facing the front of the room, and just allow the chest to reach low towards that front straight left leg. Back into runner's lunge, bending that left knee forward. We can stay here and again enjoy that stretch, or drop right knee to the floor, uncurling right toes, and let the hips keep sinking forward. Option to take hands to knees or arms to the sky as we lift through the chest, keeping those hips forward. And then we'll circle hands around, send hips back with a straight left leg, flexing through the left toes, and soften the chest down. We can keep center and square, or maybe we give a little twist to spine, walking those hands all the way over the left side of the leg. Keep sending the hips back. Walking hands to center, coming back to runner's lunge, curling those right toes under, and enjoy that stretch. Walk the left foot to the left side here of the mat. So we're open it up just a little bit and allow yourself space to bring left hand inside. The hips will sink a little deeper. If you want a little more, maybe the arms come down to the mat, left resting those forearms to the floor. You can hold here for a moment, or maybe let the right knee soften down and just kind of open. Maybe that left foot opens just a bit, allowing that left knee to open wide. So finding that variation that feels good to you. Hands can come back to the mat when you are ready. I'm going to curl my right toes under, lifting that right leg, and now heel toe the left foot to the right hand. Soften left knee down into our traditional half pigeon pose. So again, maybe we can rock it side to side, feel what feels good to you, and then maybe taking it all the way down, forehead can rest down, arms can reach forward. If this is not in your practice today, if that's not feeling right for your body, let's go ahead and lift it around, send right leg forward, roll to the spine. If not, hold your traditional pigeon. Otherwise, we're coming down and holding a supine pigeon, pulling left knee in towards chest and holding that leg in towards your body like a little baby. Kind of give it a little cradle and pull it in. Holding here as long as feels good to you. And if you are on your spine in that half pigeon pose, let's pull knees to chest, rock it up and over, swinging knees around. If you are in traditional pigeon, let's let hands come to mat, curl toes under. We're all going to meet back in downward facing dog, walking through those heels. Oh, let those knees sway side to side. Take eyes to hands, allow the feet to walk back to that forward fold. Hands behind calves. Can we get a little deeper to those legs? Inhale to half lift, straight spine. Exhale to that forward fold. Take the arms to the side, full breath in. Oh, Marco's hearing you outside. Exhale, swan dive. Take it down. It's okay, Marco. It's okay. Inhale to the half lift, a straight spine, stretching through hamstrings. Exhale, we take forward fold. Hands come down, the left leg will step back. Marco, you're okay. Come here. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. Feeling that nice stretch through, taking the hips up to the sky as we soften down to pyramid pose on the side. Bending right knee forward once more, coming back into that runner's lunge, and soften left knee down, uncurl left toes, And again, option to stay here if you need just a little bit more. Maybe the hands come to the knees. Maybe the arms reach to the sky. Finding what feels good to your body, feeling that nice stretch. When you are ready, let those hands circle back to the mat. We're gonna send the hips back, flexing through the right toes, straightening right legs. This is our half splits posture. Keep reaching your hips towards your heels. Pull the toes back towards your face, flexing through that right foot. Taking your time, we're gonna come back, transition through runner's lunge. Allow the hips to get that nice continued stretch as the right foot starts to heel toe to the right side of your mat, bringing space, right hand into that inside of the right foot. Holding here, or again, the option just to sink a little lower down to forearms. So finding what feels good to your body, maybe that left knee comes back down to the mat. And again, maybe taking the edge of that right foot, open it up, maybe push right elbow into right knee and get a little deeper stretch for that inner thigh. Full breath in, full breath out. Hands will come back to the mat when you are ready. Curl those left toes under, lifting that left leg. Hand back outside, now heel toe the right foot to left hand. And soften right knee down, allow that left knee to come down. A little rock side to side. Kind of find where the groove feels good in your body. And then we soften down, finding our half pigeon pose. Once more, if this posture here in a prone position is not feeling right for your body, let's just sit tall, swing the left leg around, roll down to the spine, pulling right knee in towards that right shoulder and holding that right knee in. So you're kind of looking for that opening of the hip, feeling that nice open through the knee position to shoulder, pulling the left heel in right heel in just a little. Full breath, full stretch. And here, if you're with me here in supine, let's go ahead and bring the knees back in together, roll it all the way up. And we will join here into that traditional half pigeon. When ready, curl left toes under, lift left leg, and send right foot back. We are back in downward facing dog. We're gonna meet right here. Let the heels just kind of pedal. Feel stretch the backside of your body. We're gonna inhale to a plank posture as we straighten through the legs, reaching the crown of your head forward. And we're just gonna soften all the way down to the mat. Slowly, in control, uncurl the toes. Let the hands rest here by our sides and just lift up through the chest. Kind of open through the chest, lifting through the heart. And then send hips all the way back. Into narrow child's pose, reach the arms nice and long, full breath in. Open mouth, full sigh out. And we're gonna roll all the way up. We'll swing those legs around and extend the legs forward to the top of our mat. Toes come back towards the face. Inhale, arms to the sky. And now exhale, reach the chest, reach the legs all the way out and away. Sometimes it feels good to give a little wiggle to the hips, pull belly in, reach it a little lower. I like to inhale, thinking chest towards toes, and exhale, chest towards floor. So actively inhale, chest towards toes, exhale, chest towards floor. And when ready, we're gonna roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders back. Reach the arms long. Now just take it down one vertebrae at a time. So kind of give a little tuck of the tailbone, roll it under. Slowly come down to your spine, all the way to the floor. An inch back forward on my mat. And we're gonna pull right knee into chest. Give yourself a little hug. That right knee's gonna come in. And then we're gonna send right leg to the sky. So try to straighten the leg here. So if you have a yoga strap or maybe a towel or even a belt, you can always take that and wrap it around your foot. Maybe give yourself a little bit more of a pull through the leg, through the strap. If not, our hands just come back behind the leg. Maybe it's a hamstring, back behind the calf, and give it a little pull. If you need a little bit more, float the left leg, lift the head and shoulders, and let your body weight pull that leg in just a little deeper. And then lower to the ground if you're lifted. Let's bend that right knee, give it a little pull, and take left hand to right knee. Right knee is gonna go over the body, Reach the right fingertips away, keeping our shoulders both pressed to the floor. Eyes over the right shoulder, twist through spine. Full breath in, full breath out, and roll back to spine, pulling knee to chest. Give it a gentle squeeze to belly, and then allow that right leg to reach long as left knee comes to chest. Hands first wrap around the knee, give it a pull in. You're gonna feel that hip flexor release. Then we'll extend that left leg up towards the sky. Allow the leg to kind of, again, pull in. Again, maybe we use a strap or a towel if you have one handy. If not, those hands just kind of rest behind the leg. And if you need a little bit more, float the right leg. Lift the head and shoulders and pull the legs back in towards the chest. Full breath in, full breath out, and soften to the mat. Bending that knee, give it a gentle squeeze. Right hand to left knee. Now we twist through spine, and once more, reach left fingertips out and away. That right hand's getting a little pressure point down to the knee. Give a little deeper twist to spine, a full inhale. Exhale, we twist just a little deeper. And when you are ready, take your time. We're gonna roll it back to the spine, pull on the left knee to chest. And bring that right knee into join as well. A little rock side to side. We're gonna find happy baby stretch, so maybe flexing through the feet. Allow those feet to reach up towards the sky. Hands are gonna reach in towards the inner arches of the heels of the feet, and allow the knees now to kind of soften down to the rib cage. Maybe a rock side to side feels good, opening again through those hips. And if you have a little bit more in you, we're gonna extend one or both legs, pulling those legs down, finding that nice supine straddle stretch. We're gonna bend the knees, bring them back, hands outside the knees, in towards center. Let's extend the legs up towards the sky. We're gonna flex the feet as if we are walking our feet along the ceiling. This is called leg up the wall posture. It just kind of allows the body, the weight of our body to set into the hips. Full breath in. If you have a little bit more in you, oh, there's Marco. And we're gonna lift the hips up, allow the hands to support the lower spine, and take those legs back behind the body, and just kind of soften the weight to the shoulders, relaxing through the neckline, and just let the weight go through the shoulders. A little inversion here, plow pose. And then just start to bend the knees, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Give yourself a little hug, wrap those arms around the knees. We're gonna lift the head and shoulders, pull the knees in deeper into chest, and full inhale up, and full exhale down. Extend the legs to the corners of the mat. Hands rest gently by our sides, palms up, fingertips open, shoulders soften to the mat. Allow the eyes to close, and for a final few moments together, take some long, deep breaths. Feel the chest rise with the inhale, and a slow, controlled exhale. Body melts, body softens, mind slows down. Let the hamster wheel of thoughts start to rest, to be still. Give yourself a few moments here to breathe deeply, to let things go, and to just be, to refuel. Full breath in, full breath out. Beautiful job. Bringing those toes back together, reach the arms out nice and long. Feel the stretch through the core. Bring the knees to chest. Take a gentle rock all the way back and forth. We're on our tailbone, knees go wide, elbows just drop softly by our ribs. Take a full breath in together. Hands come together in prayer. Exhale as they soften to heart. From my heart to yours. Namaste.